just wanted to talk really quickly about mugging your kids off. Why are you going to be the one that mugs your kids off? Just stop. So many things people say off the cuff. People don't think about what they're saying. Oh, my kid's a nightmare. Oh, my kid's a terror. Oh, my kid's this. Oh, my kid's that. Why are you mugging your kid off? Like, stop. You're meant to be the person that is guiding them. If they're a nightmare, then you teach them how to not be a nightmare. Don't go around slagging your kids off. Like, how does that even make sense? I'm very strict. Like, people don't talk about my kids like crap, and I don't talk about them like that. No. Why am I going to be, like, I've even stopped calling Shayla a little monkey. Like, yeah, it's a term of endearment. Stop mugging your kids off. And then you want to wonder why they're acting like a little monkey. Words have power. Watch what you're saying about your kids. Watch what you're saying about yourself. Furthermore, don't let anyone else chat shit about your kids either. Grandparents, aunties, uncles, friends, your best friend. It doesn't matter who it is. If they have something negative to say about your child, granted, sometimes your child, I'm not saying that your kid is perfect. Your kid probably will have these attributes. I'm just saying, let's not label our kids by their worst qualities. No one wants to walk around and just someone pointing out their negative attributes all the time. No one wants that. So why are you going to do it to your child? And I'm going off on a bit of a rant today, but I have done the research. I have looked at clinical psychologists and what they say, and labeling your child from a clinical psychologist perspective is detrimental, and it is going to set them up with limiting beliefs. So that's the idea behind it. You want to start wondering why as an adult they start thinking they can't do this, they can't do that. It's because as a child they were told that they are stupid, that they are a cow. I've heard a parent call their own child a bitch before. Ah, she's just a little bitch. She's a 3-year-old. Yes, she has a bit of an attitude. She don't know nothing about the world. Hello, why are you going to label her as that? And then when she's acting like that and she becomes more like that, oh, I wonder why my teenager now is a nightmare. Because when she was 3, you were calling her a bitch. That's why. We need to stop doing this to our children. We need to stop doing this to ourselves. Think about what it is that you say to yourself. Is it because of how you feel about yourself? That's why you're speaking that about your own child. Like, I'm not saying you don't love your child. I'm not saying that. But we have a tendency as people to just say things out of our mouth. Dumb things. Dumb things. We pronounce them over ourselves, over our friends, over our families. I've been on the phone and people be like, oh, she's a bit of a handful, isn't she? You're a bit of a handful. Don't talk about my kid like that. I love her. I love handling her. I love everything about her. Even if she has got a bit of an attitude, I love it. It's going to sustain her when she's older. It's her character. Am I going to put her down for it? No. That is not what we're supposed to be doing. If she has a bit of an attitude, I will discipline her in the areas she needs to be disciplined in. But I'm not going to whip out every bit of character she has in her. I'm not going to, like, penalise her for the fact that she's a 2-year-old and she has a strop and she cries. Oh, she cries all the time. Oh, my kid all cries all the time. Oh, your kid's got an attitude. Don't speak about my kid, especially if you ain't even got kids. You want to talk about my kid, you ain't even got a man, haven't even got a kid. You don't even know what it's like to be in a relationship for longer than 6 months. You want to talk to me about how I'm raising my child? Like, no. Raising kids is difficult. Raising yourself is difficult. Changing your own vibration, changing your own mindset is difficult. So start working on what you think and feel about yourself, and then maybe you'll wonder why you're projecting that on your kid. I've heard a mum even say about her kid, oh, she's a nightmare from her head to her toe. From her head to her toe, she's a nightmare. That's a blessing. That's your blessing. That's your child. Why are you going to speak about your child like that? From her head to her toe, you're a nightmare. You don't love yourself. Go and find some self-love. Don't talk about your child like that. Damn. That's some crazy talk. I had to bite my tongue, man. Like, luckily I'm a Christian. I would have punched her before. Back in the day, I would have punched that mum. Talking about her own child because she's got an afro. This is a white mum and her kid's got afro hair. Just because she don't know how to look after it. Go watch a YouTube video. Just because she don't know how to look after her child, she's going to blame the child for why she's a bit spiteful, why she's a bit manipulative, why she's a bit of a liar. I wonder why. Kids don't just learn these things, like, off nowhere. They get taught these things. They get taught that these behaviours are okay, and they get reinforced by what we say about our kids. So let's be kind to ourselves. Let's be kind to our kids, please. Like, we want to wonder why is this world going the way it is? Why is society in degradation? Why is society the way it is? Why are there no fathers? Why are there no mothers? Start with yourself. Change yourself. Change your own damn self first before you go and try changing the world. About all these people like Black Lives Matter. Every life matters. Your life matters. Go and be precious to yourself. Once you start valuing yourself, you're going to start valuing every person you come into contact with. You won't speak to them like crap, because you don't speak to yourself like that. Let's start where it matters, in here. Come on, man.